Have you ever wondered what makes up prime cost in the restaurant business? Because it's different from industry to industry. Well, if you have, I'm going to tell you what goes into it in just about 2 seconds. Hello, this is Dave Scott Peters with TheRestaurantExpert.com, and I focus on prime cost. My whole career has been about prime cost, but if you don't know what goes into prime cost, it is a foreign word. In the restaurant business, it's different than other industries. So I want to be very, very clear what prime cost is for the restaurant business. It's your total cost of goods sold plus your total labor costs. But let's define a couple things. One, cost of goods sold is not your purchases divided by your sales. If you do that on a monthly basis, that is not your food cost, because you may have an inventory go up or an inventory go down, which means you're falsely looking at your food cost. Maybe you didn't use as much product. It looks like it's high, but it's really lower. So you have to have inventories. That's beginning inventory plus purchase minus ending inventory gives us use. What leaves the shelves divided by sales, that's your cost of goods sold. Now look, if you don't take weekly or monthly inventories to know your accurate cost of goods sold, and I told you you can't use your purchases divided by sales, that means you've got to look at a year's worth of purchases divided by a year's worth of sales. Now that is your cost of goods sold. Inventory isn't going to move that much. Then we have labor cost. But here's the deal. It includes taxes, benefits, insurance. Because when I pay a cook, they clock in and out in 1 hour, and it's $10 an hour. That's not what comes out of my bank account. $12, $13 comes out. So labor cost is labor, or the raw labor cost, what they get paid, plus taxes, benefits, insurance. Includes salary, managers, and owners if you're a manager. But if you're an owner that doesn't manage, you're not a part of prime cost. Well, total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost, that's what I've got divided by sales. But which sales? Well, let's define it. Your point of sale system has a line item that says gross sales. Most POS systems, that gross sales number is actually net sales, and I need you to use gross sales. So what is gross sales? Gross sales, the ring at the register before discounts, not including sales tax. Sales tax is not a sale. So if I ring up a $10 burger, comp $5, gross sales, $10. Net sales is $5. Your POS system shows after discounts in most cases. So why do I want to do this? Because I'm going to take all my expenses, my prime costs, cost of goods sold plus labor costs, divided by gross sales to measure them by success. Because comps, while they are not a cost of goods sold, they are an expense. And I'm going to measure that on my budget and my budget variance. But it's unfair for me to measure my chef against food costs on net sales if you decide to do the crack cocaine of restaurant marketing, a Groupon at an 87% discount. Is that chef's fault that you decided not to collect damn near all the money? It's not. I asked chef to put out a burger for $10, use $3 in product, use divided by sales, 30% food cost. If I comp again $5 out of that $10, it's a 60% food cost. No, measure my chef off of gross sales, labor, cost of goods sold, all throughout my restaurant. So, the short answer for what is prime cost in the restaurant business? Total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost, measured against gross sales. Now, if you'd like to see where your numbers should be in our industry, make sure you review some videos here on my channel at The Restaurant Expert. I've got many. In fact, I have long webinars on prime cost just for you. Before you go, do me a favor, click like on this, help a guy out, or subscribe now so you can be notified on this or other webinars I put on. Last but not least, in about 2 seconds, I'm going to pop up a couple videos that just might help you on this topic.